Once upon a time, in the small town of Meadowbrook, there was a passionate and dedicated teacher named Miss Thompson. She was known for her unique teaching methods and her ability to connect with her students. Miss Thompson believed that learning should be fun, so she often organized exciting field trips for her class. One sunny spring morning, Miss Thompson decided to take her students on a nature hike to the nearby marshland reserve. Dressed in a vibrant miniskirt and a pair of comfortable sneakers, she led her enthusiastic students through the lush greenery, pointing out various plants and animals along the way. As they strolled deeper into the reserve, they stumbled upon a muddy path that led to a picturesque pond. The students were excited to explore further, but Miss Thompson hesitated. She knew that the path could be treacherous, especially after a rainstorm. However, seeing the excitement in her students' eyes, she decided to take a risk and proceeded cautiously. Unbeknownst to Miss Thompson, the recent rain had turned the once solid path into a deceptive trap of mud. As she took her first step onto the muddy ground, her foot sank deep into the muck. Panic washed over her face as she struggled to free herself, but her efforts only caused her other foot to sink as well. Her students, noticing their teacher's predicament, rushed to her side, concern etched on their faces. "Miss Thompson, let us help you," they pleaded, extending their hands towards her. But Miss Thompson, ever the independent spirit, smiled gratefully at her students and declined their offer. "Thank you, my dear students, but I believe I can handle this. You all stay safe," she reassured them. With determination in her eyes, Miss Thompson continued her struggle against the sinking mud. However, as she fought against the relentless suction, the mud seemed to have a mind of its own, pulling her deeper and deeper into its murky depths. She sank up to her chest, her miniskirt now stained with the muddy residue. Her students watched in horror, their hearts pounding with worry. They desperately searched for a solution, unwilling to leave their beloved teacher behind. Suddenly, a bright idea struck one of the students. She remembered a sturdy branch they had passed earlier, just a few steps away. Without hesitation, the student sprinted towards the branch and returned to the sinking Miss Thompson. With the help of her classmates, they formed a human chain, each student holding onto the next, reaching out towards their teacher. Miss Thompson, realizing the genuine concern and unity of her students, accepted their help with gratitude. As the students pulled with all their might, Miss Thompson summoned her remaining strength and pushed herself upward. Inch by inch, she fought against the mud's grip, her students cheering her on. Finally, with one last surge of energy, she managed to free herself from the clutches of the treacherous mud. Exhausted but triumphant, Miss Thompson stood before her students, covered in mud from head to toe. Her miniskirt was now a muddy mess, but her spirit remained unbroken. With tears of gratitude in her eyes, she hugged each of her students tightly, thanking them for their unwavering support. From that day forward, the bond between Miss Thompson and her students grew even stronger. They learned that sometimes it's okay to accept help when faced with challenges, and that unity and determination can overcome even the stickiest of situations. And as for Miss Thompson, she never shied away from wearing a miniskirt on future field trips, as a reminder of the day she sank into the mud but emerged stronger than ever before.